Hello, I hope that you all are doing well. Bangladesh, with a population of more than 17 billion people and a workforce of 7 billion people, among which there are 33 percentile of women. Now it seems like, though it's not 50-50, but the gap is not that big. But if we see deeply, in that 33 percentile of women, more than 80 percentile work in urban areas and less than 20 percentile works in rural. So the inequality is vast here, and according to World Bank, though we are doing good, but we do have potential that are yet to be tapped. I am Shoron Rahman from Brack University, and my big idea has 3 steps in it, 3 E's. First of all, the first step is educate, second one is to empower, and third one is to elevate. So the idea is simple, it's just an idea with 3 steps in it, one will lead to other. So here it goes. The idea is by training women in the rural areas to work in the manufacturing plants of Unilever Bangladesh. In the supplier field, we see women extracting tea leaves and doing all kind of works. But in the manufacturing plant, there are women, but less in numbers. So my plan is to increase the number of women in the manufacturing plants in order to increase the inclusiveness and women participation in the manufacturing plants of Unilever's value chain. In 2015, Unilever won the CSR Hero Award, according to the Daily Star. I have read the article, and over there they won the award in a project which is the online school project. The online school supporting the children's education in order to enrich and enhance the quality of education to students up to 10th grade in order to eradicate hunger and poverty and to enlighten the children's life. So I was thinking, if the children can go to the schools, why can't their mothers? So yes, the mothers can go to the training centers. Well, the first step was to educate the women in 2 ways, theoretically and practically. Theoretically as in like in the training centers, like the policies and how Unilever works, the whole value chain. They would be knowing about Unilever more in depth. And the second one is taking them to one of the manufacturing plant in person. In different upazilas, it can take place. So they will be going to the plant to see how it works in real life, so that they can have a real life experience and idea. So that was my first step, that is to educate the mothers or women. The second step is to empower them. Not only Unilever will be making the women economically independent by giving them jobs into the manufacturing plants, obviously after training them well, but they will be making the women having their own voice into different decision makings and household activities. See, in the rural side of Bangladesh, the society, or should I say the upazilas or the places are male dominated or male orientated. All the decisions are taken by the father or the male of the house. The women are actually not considered as decision makers. By making the women more economically independent, they can have their voice as they are contributing to the family. They can have their voice and they can have their own decisions. So child marriage is something very disturbing to me, according to me, in my opinion, and it happens in Bangladesh frequently, as a girl tend to be often considered as a burden, thus the marriage take place. If the mother is economically independent and educated as well, if she has a job, she will have her voice against the decision. Third step would be to elevate. So some of the women can take the initiative to be entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs of what? Their own independent small grocery shops with Unilever's product only. So not only they're being trained by Unilever, but they're becoming the retail agents of Unilever in the upazila. And one upazila can have multiple stores. So the women are running their own independent grocery stores with Unilever's product. Unilever can also borrow a helping hand, that is, can help them build their own independent small stores. And that is my big idea. Thank you very much. I hope that you all have liked it. Take care.